Tren Twins.
Does he do Tren?
He did for a month and then stopped. I think I'm allowed to say that.
All right, guys. So you most likely already heard. I'm pretty late to the party on this one, I feel like, because, if Coach Greg covered it 2 days ago, then, everyone knows about it, right? So the Tren Twins are confirmed to have taken Tren. They say they took it for a month. They're Chris's girlfriend. Chris is one of the Tren Twins. She went on a podcast. The guy asked her if Chris has ever taken Tren, and she said, yeah, he took it for a month. I think I'm allowed to say that, right? So I guess this is a lesson for everybody. Probably don't tell your girlfriend everything. Especially if you're just first starting a date. Definitely don't just tell them things like that. We've all made mistakes like that. Some of us haven't. Some of us have never had girlfriends, but it happens, right? I guess that's step one in this conversation. Step two, it doesn't matter. At this point, I wouldn't say that it matters all that much. They do not claim natty. What I will say is, depending on when they did take Tren, which I would assume is most likely before they popped off, I would say that it does kind of matter because they built their platform due to the fact that they did take Tren and then claim natty. To a degree, right? To be fair, I think that they still would have built that same platform without it because they're honestly just infectiously hilarious and fun to watch. And Kyle does a great job filming them, and they're awesome. Like, I really love the Tren Twins, honestly. I've been watching them since they were at like 40 or 50K on YouTube, and they just blew up. Honestly, I was binging their content, and they blew up. And, I'm not even trying to dick ride. I'm just being honest. I really like their content. I haven't been watching it as much recently, but that's just more to my own life stuff than it has to do with them. So they took Tren. I wouldn't say that this is a moment where I'm going to be like, oh yeah, if you take Tren, you could get the same results. And that's kind of the problem, right? Is if you go and you say that you're natural and you got these results and anyone can do it, then these kids, they go and they try to do it themselves, and then they're like, I have to take drugs to be as strong as these people. That's the conclusion they end up coming to. People think that by telling people that you're natural, you're actually dissuading them from taking performance-enhancing drugs, illegal performance-enhancing drugs, right? But realistically, it's much the opposite, right? So you go and you tell someone that they can expect to get these results naturally. The assumption that they're going to draw is that there's this massive genetic gap between them and you, and the only way that they can fill that gap is through performance-enhancing drugs because those PEDs can change their genetic makeup to a point, right? That's something that you end up finding out. But realistically, if you follow an influencer and they're lifting a ridiculous amount of weight, the Tren Twins have benched over 500 pounds, I'm pretty sure. They've probably taken a PED, man. Be more realistic with yourself. Don't gaslight yourself into believing that these people are natural because it's pretty unnecessary. I really hope that there's a point in the fitness industry where it kind of dissolves into the past. But it likely won't because sponsors are so weird about it and these drugs are illegal. That's just my 2 cents on the whole thing because realistically, it doesn't really matter all that much now. I'm sure that their following is just going to be like, oh, well, I'm just going to go blast Tren or something. I don't know. I don't know if that's going to be the reaction or if they're going to be pissed that they lied. I'm not personally mad that they lied. I kind of knew that they were on something the whole time. You can look at pictures of them before, and they look more jacked than your standard steroid user. So they're both genetically gifted, and they took steroids. It's just how it is, right? So another thing I will say is that I do not condone or recommend that anyone take steroids, especially not within the first few years of lifting. I would definitely say that you should max out your potential and then think about whatever you want to do in the future, whether that be TRT or whatever. But do it safely and be careful, because these drugs can really alter your life forever. But yeah, guys, this is the bro talk for the day. I hope you have a wonderful day. It's currently 8:49 in the morning, and yeah, Thursday is a pretty solid day, so make it one, yeah? Let's go. Have a good day, guys. Love you.